It was one of candidate Trump's staples during the 2016 campaign. Repeated attacks on Hillary Clinton over missing emails. Now we're learning President Trump's own record keeping was shockingly reckless and possibly illegal. Let's bring in CNN's Brian Todd. He's working the story for us. What's the latest, Brian?
Wolf, tonight, watchdog groups, historians, and others are openly questioning what could be missing from President Trump's records while he was in office. We have new information on Trump ripping up some records while he was in the White House and taking other material with him when he left.
This is the biggest scandal since Watergate.
This from the man who would not stop slamming Hillary Clinton in 2016, accusing her of hiding something after she used a private server for emails.
33,000 emails disappeared.
They should lock her up, likely including classified information. Honestly, it's disgraceful.
Hillary Clinton is guilty.
But three former White House officials now tell CNN they saw Donald Trump on several occasions while he was president rip up documents, drafts, and other materials that he'd finished reviewing or otherwise wasn't interested in, allegedly breaking the law, the same thing he once accused Clinton of doing.
People who have nothing to hide don't bleach. Nobody's ever heard of it. Don't bleach their emails or destroy evidence to keep it from being publicly archived as required under federal law.
Trump now facing questions about whether he violated the Presidential Records Act, critical for preserving a president's record in office.
Most fundamentally, it's not his property. It's not the property of any president or others in an administration who create these documents. These documents are the property of the United States. They're the property of the American people.
The National Archives says Trump's representatives have told the agency they are continuing to search for additional records that should have been turned over to the archives, but which could now be missing. But that's not all. CNN has learned the National Archives retrieved 15 boxes from Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence last month. Boxes containing documents, letters, other mementos Trump took with him when he left office. Things like a so-called love letter from the North Korean dictator.
I just got a great letter from Kim Jong-un.
Other items in those boxes, according to the Washington Post and New York Times, a letter from former President Obama to Trump when Trump took office, and a map Trump drew on with a black Sharpie to show what he falsely said was the track of Hurricane Dorian to Alabama in 2019. Hillary Clinton is now trolling Trump's record-keeping, or lack thereof, on Twitter, with this link to merchandise her PAC is selling, including a mug that Riley says, but her emails? Historian Tim Naftali is concerned.
What are we not getting back? The fact that the president had a habit, and it's been documented, of tearing up records raises the question, what got burned? What got shredded? Those are troubling.
Contacted by CNN, a person close to Trump denied that anything nefarious took place regarding the handling of documents and other materials. Wolf?
All right, we'll stay on top of the story. Brian, thank you very much.